Good morning, everybody. Meg Young here. Looking forward to yet another day of giving you guys tips. I think that this is really important, and I really enjoy giving what I know to you, and I hope you guys are using it. I know that this is a very, very difficult time. So, what can I do for you? What are some of the things that you're still looking for, that you're still needing? Please drop me comments or drop me an email or give me a call. I'd be happy to talk about some of those things specifically that you're looking for, that you're needing. One of the things that people really need right now is hope. They need to see an end to this. And I can't give you any information on that. I cannot give you the hope that you need that this is going to end soon. And I know that can be very difficult. That's what makes this so hard, in fact. So today I was thinking one thing that's important is to recognize your thoughts, to change your thoughts. The first thing that comes to mind with a situation is an emotion. But really what happens is the first thing that comes to mind is a thought. We have automatic thoughts that lead to those emotions. You don't want to cope by minimizing the emotion. You don't want to just say, oh, everything's cool, everything's fine, I'm happy today. You don't want to just try and stuff everything down and pretend to put on a happy face and think that that's going to be enough. We need to actually get to the thoughts and change the thoughts, challenge the thoughts, rework the thoughts. Is there anything that you can do with your thoughts, like to make them less intense, or maybe just to change them? Maybe you literally have to change those thoughts. But really, for lasting effects, you have to change the thoughts, not the emotions. So today I want to challenge you to think about what thoughts are coming to mind. Not just the, this is so busy, not just the, I don't know what's going on, not the, I wish this would end, not the, I'm so tired, but deeper than that. I can't do this anymore. I'm exhausted and I don't know if I even want to go to work anymore. I'm terrified for my family. I'm terrified for myself. It hurts to not see my kids and to see them through a window only. What are some of those thoughts that you're having? When you find those thoughts, recognize those thoughts, acknowledge those thoughts. Those thoughts are coming from your caring. Just like what you're doing every day at work, you care. So those thoughts that you're coming from are coming from a caring standpoint. They're also coming from a fear standpoint. And the fear is what's raising the stress response and making you so tense, making this stuff more difficult. So how can you rework those thoughts? This is not an easy thing to rework those thoughts. And when it comes to challenging thoughts, if you're challenging your thoughts, if you're saying, I'm terrified when I get my family sick, and you want to challenge that, and you want to say, I'm doing everything I can to not get my family sick. Whereas that might sound right, you are doing everything you can to prevent getting your family sick. It doesn't stop the emotion necessarily, because you're like, oh no, I could be doing more. Should I be doing more? Because that's what the fear is based on. And fear is not going to just go away because you challenge it. You're not trying to convince yourself. When you're challenging thoughts and changing thoughts, you're not trying to convince yourself that that new thought is true. What you're trying to do is keep logic turned on. When you keep logic turned on, you can do things in a more thought out way, more, I'm drawing a blank on the word right now, but a way that's more thought through instead of a way that is more emotional based. So I want you to think about challenging some of those thoughts, reworking some of those thoughts. I'm grateful that I have the career I do because why did you go into this career to begin with? What called you to this career? When you think about what called you to it and why you're grateful for having it, it'll make it a little less stressful in your head. It'll make some of those emotions a little bit more bearable. But again, it's the same thing. Because we're caught up in the fight flight response, it's not going to take all of those thoughts and emotions away. We survive based on what we fear and paying attention to what we fear based on trying to think things through logically. We don't survive based on what we enjoy. We survive based on what we need to worry about. So when you're thinking about challenging those thoughts, it is not going to convince you of something else. But by changing those thoughts over time, when you say, I'm grateful for this, having this career, because over time, you're going to start keeping logic on long enough that you will start to keep that passion again. It's not an overnight fix, but it is a permanent fix. When you start reworking your thoughts, challenging the way you think, you're going to start to see lasting changes in how you feel. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen quickly. So give yourself time with it. Don't freak out about it. Don't say this isn't working, because it's making cellular changes. It's making changes at a very low cellular level in your body. And that takes time, kind of like weight loss. You can exercise, you can eat properly, but you're not going to see the results the first day. You will get to a point that you plateau and you say, wow, this isn't really working anymore. So it's important to pay attention to the fact that this is going to take some time. But I want to challenge you guys all today to pay attention to your thoughts. What are the thoughts I'm having? How can I rework the thoughts? Don't ignore the thoughts. Rework the thoughts. Don't push the thoughts away. Rework the thoughts. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day.